stand up for our national anthem.
Jeszcze Polska nie zginęła, kiedy my żyjemy. Co nam obca przemoc dzieła, szablą odbierzemy. Marsz, marsz Dąbrowski, z ziemi włoskiej do Polski. Za twoim przewodem złączę się z narodem. Marsz, marsz Dąbrowski, z ziemi włoskiej do Polski. Za twoim przewodem złączę się z narodem. Przejdziem Wisłę, przejdziem Wartę, będziem Polakami. Dał nam przykład Bonaparte, jak zwyciężać mamy. Marsz, marsz Dąbrowski, z ziemi włoskiej do Polski. Za twoim przewodem złączę się z narodem. Marsz, marsz Dąbrowski, z ziemi włoskiej do Polski. Za twoim przewodem złączę się z narodem.
Please take a seat. As the director of International Cooperation Center of Łódź University of Technology, I have a great pleasure to open the inauguration ceremony of a new academic year 2024-2025 at the International Faculty of Engineering. As there are so many distinguished guests today, and I'd like to welcome all of them, I need to make some improvements to the way we will be applauding our guests. So now I need the help of Mariusz Lewy, the director conductor of the choir. Cannot see him. Okay, so let's try it out. We will clap only once after the name of each guest, okay? So let's try it out. 1, 2, 3. Good, very well. I cordially welcome to our ceremony Professor Krzysztof Jóźwik, His Magnificence, Rector of the Łódź University of Technology. I cordially welcome Mr. Marcin Bruś, Group Advertising Director Allegro, our keynote speaker today. I cordially welcome Professor Patrycja Matusz, Plenipotentiary of the Minister of Minister of Science and Education for European Affairs and the Presidency of the Republic of Poland in the Council of European Union. I cordially welcome Professor Paweł Strumiło, Vice Rector for Development of our university. I welcome Professor Łukasz Albrecht, Vice Rector for Science at our university. Welcome. I cordially welcome Professor Witold Pawłowski, Vice Rector for Student Affairs. I very warmly welcome our special guests from faculties cooperating with International Faculty of Engineering. Professor Jacek Sawicki, Dean of the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering. Professor Ewa Raj, Vice Dean for Education of the Faculty of Electrical, Electronic, Computer and Control Engineering. Professor Małgorzata Szynkowska-Jóźwik, Dean of the Faculty of Chemistry. Professor Edyta Gendaszewska-Darmach, Dean of the Faculty of Biotechnology and Food Sciences. Professor Adam Wojciechowski, Dean of the Faculty of Technical Physics, Information Technology and Applied Mathematics. Dr. Konrad Kulikowski, Vice Dean for Education of the Faculty of Organization and Management. I cordially welcome Dr. Bogdan Żółtowski, student on this person at the Łódź University of Technology. I cordially welcome TUL's Rector's proxy for recruitment, Dr. Joanna Ochelska-Mierzejewska. I cordially welcome Mrs. Arianna Kozłowska, Director of the TUL Center for Teaching and Learning. I cordially welcome former rectors of our university, Professor Sławomir Diak, former rector of our university. Thank you, Your Magnificence, to be with us today. I also welcome former director, vice director of the International Faculty of Engineering, Dr. Małgorzata Miller. I cannot see you, Małgosia. Where are you? Yeah, probably she will join us soon. But yes, thank you. We are very proud to host today among us Mr. Audélin Chapuis, director of the French Institute in Poland. Mrs. Alicia Bień, honorary consul of France in Łódź. I warmly welcome representatives of different companies cooperating on a daily basis with the faculty, International Faculty of Engineering. Mrs. Karolina Kłos, HR business partner, Amcor's specificity cartons. Mr. Paweł Adamowicz, head of dryer site, Łódź BSH Home Appliances. Mr. Daniel Marciniak, automotive seating director for SIA Poland. Mr. Mateusz Walczak, innovation engineer for SIA Poland. Mr. Andrzej Szymborski, R&D senior manager, Fujitsu Technology Solutions. Mr. Artur Fry, director general, Łódź Airport, Central Poland. Mrs. Monika Tomaszewska, expert Department of Innovation, Łódź Special Economic Zone. Mrs. Kamila Szymczak, HR business partner, Veolia Energia Łódź. Mrs. Patrycja Mielczarek, management system specialist, Veolia Energia Łódź. Mr. Wiktor Wesołowski, president of the board, Vescom Company. Just in time. Mr. Kamil Dębowski, sales team manager, Vescom. I cordially welcome vice deans of faculties cooperating with IFE, Professor Damian Obidowski, vice dean for development at the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering, Dr. Łukasz Stawiński, vice dean for student affairs at the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering, Dr. Krzysztof Tomalczyk, proxy of the Dean of the Faculty of Electrical, Electronic, Computer and Control Engineering. Professor Dariusz Bieliński, Vice Dean for Development at the Faculty of Chemistry. Professor Beata Brożek-Puska, Vice Dean for Education at the Faculty of Chemistry. Welcome. Professor Joanna Berłowska, Vice Dean for Student Affairs at the Faculty of Biotechnology and Food Sciences. Professor Agnieszka Nowak, Vice Dean for Education at the Faculty of Biotechnology and Food Sciences. Professor Grażyna Budryn, Vice Dean for Development at the Faculty of Biotechnology and Food Sciences. Professor Agnieszka Wosiak, Vice Dean for Student Affairs at the Faculty of Technical Physics, Information Technology and Applied Mathematics. Professor Marek Galewski, Vice Dean for Education at the Faculty of Technical Physics. Dr. Kamil Lubiński, proxy of the Dean of the Faculty of Organization and Management for IFE Affairs. Welcome. I warmly welcome heads of IFE fields, fields of studies, so program committees, represented by Professor Piotr Ulański, head of the Advanced Bio-Based and Bio-Inspired Material Council. Dr. Łukasz Piskorski, head of the Modeling and Data Science Council. Professor Lidia Jackowska-Stromiło, head of the Information Technology and Computer Science Council. Welcome. Dr. Aleksandra Krulak, head of the Biomedical Engineering and Technologies Council. Professor Krzysztof Grudzień, head of the Human-Computer Interaction Council. Professor Katarzyna Szymańska-Dębowska, head of the Mathematical Methods in Data Analysis Council. I cordially welcome Professor Cezary Rapiejko, head of the Department of Materials Engineering and Production System at the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering. Mrs. Magdalena Hebdowska, president of the IFE Alumni Association. And of course, the one and only Mr. Mariusz Lewe, the conductor of the choir of the Łódź University of Technology. I would like to welcome our guests from partner secondary schools, high schools, cooperating within FAMI Academy, but not only, with our international faculty. Let me start by Mrs. Izabela Kapłon, Principal of Public Secondary School of the Łódź University of Technology. Mrs. Anna Plaskota, Principal of the First Secondary School in Ozorków. Mrs. Żaneta Gazewska, Vice Principal of the Municipal Secondary School in Zgierz. Mrs. Anna Zubert, French language teacher in the Language Center of the Łódź University of Technology. Mrs. Lidia Szyburska, German language teacher in the First Secondary School in Łódź. Mrs. Iwona Krawiec, French language teacher in the 13th Secondary School in Łódź. Mrs. Magdalena Łodwik-Lisowska, French language teacher in the secondary school in Zgierz. And Mr. Jeremy Chapin, lecturer in our FAMI, French Academy for Young Engineers project. Okay, thank you so much for your cooperation. And now, please welcome His Magnificence Rector, Professor Krzysztof Jóźwik, who will give a short address.
Dear rectors, dear deans, special guests, and especially dear students. On behalf of the academic community of the Łódź University of Technology, I warmly welcome you to the start of your academic journey. Today marks a significant chapter in your lives. And I want to begin by congratulating you on your excellent choice. You have chosen to study at one of Poland's top universities, a university recognized across Europe for its innovative approach to education. Take care, to education. As students of different faculties of our university, but being organized at the International Faculty of Engineering, you are truly fortunate. Not only will you be studying in an international environment, but you will also become part of a larger European community through the European Consortium of Innovative Universities, ECIU. As ECIU students, You will have the chance to engage with 13 outstanding universities across Europe and Mexico. This means that beyond the traditional courses, we encourage you to explore the challenges, micro-modules, and micro-credentials offered by these prestigious institutions. These flexible learning paths will allow you to customize your education, gaining specific skills and knowledge that can enhance your academic and professional journey. This international dimension is a rare and valuable experience, one that will not only broaden your academic knowledge, but also open your minds to the richness of other cultures. Whether through internships, traineeships, international courses, or collaboration with students' organizations, these opportunities will allow you to gain unique experiences in various corners of the world. Take full advantage of the global network available to you here, as it will help you to build lifelong connections and gain valuable insights into the world beyond your immediate studies. The International Faculty of Engineering is celebrating more than 30 years of excellence. Over these decades, IFE has been a hub of innovation, a place where learning goes beyond traditional teaching. We want to support you in pursuing your passions, ambitions, and personal growth. The International Faculty of Engineering's reputation is built on the success of our graduates, and we are proud of their achievements. At Lodz University of Technology, we take pride in providing ample opportunities for you to engage in student groups and research activities. With over 60 student research groups, you will have countless chances to dive into projects, broaden your knowledge, and share your work at scientific conferences and international events. These groups are an excellent way for you to take part in the life of the university and actively shape your academic experience. Remember, our role is to create opportunities, but it is up to you to make the most of them. This journey is in your hands, and I encourage you to embrace every challenge and opportunity that comes your way. May this time of study be one of exceptional growth of each of you. I truly believe that in a few years, you will look back and say the studying at Lodz University of Technology and the International Faculty of Engineering was one of the best decisions of your life. I wish you success and fulfillment of this exciting journey ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Magnificence, for your warm welcome and address to our students. Now, me as the director of the International Cooperation Center, International Faculty of Engineering, I would like to welcome you warmly once again to the International Faculty of Engineering at the Lodz University of Technology. You are standing at the gateway to a world of incredible opportunities, and I commend you for taking this important step toward higher education. You are embarking on a journey that will shape not only the future, your personal future, but also the future of the world around you. Higher education is, of course, your path to mastering cutting-edge technologies like artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, virtual reality. It is also your entry point into the world of digital and green transformation, where innovation meets sustainability. However, your education here at IFE, International Faculty, is about much more than acquiring skills for the job market. It is about understanding your role in society and realizing that the knowledge and expertise you gain are not just for your personal success, but for the benefit of all. As Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. This belief lies at the heart of everything we do at the International Faculty of Engineering. We want you to see education not just a tool for your personal advancement, personal career, but as a responsibility, one that will enable you to make meaningful contribution to solving global challenges. That is why, in addition to excellent courses, cutting-edge technologies, we will emphasize in your educational journey the importance of sustainable development goals, for instance. These goals, set by the United Nations, are vital to addressing the most pressing issues of our time, from climate change to inequality, from sustainable cities to responsible consumption. As you study here, we want you to see the SDGs not as an abstract concept, but as guiding principles that will inform your work, your innovation, and your current and future choices. Furthermore, we place a strong emphasis on European values, such as respect for human dignity, freedom, democracy, equality, and the rule of law. These values are the foundation of a just and thriving society, and they are essential for your success as engineers and global citizens. We want you to develop not only as experts in technology, in management, in business, but also as people who deeply understand and respect the social, cultural, ethical dimension of the societies in which you will work and live. We are also very proud to offer you access to ECIU University, mentioned already by His Magnificence Rector. A groundbreaking alliance of 13 prestigious universities from Europe and Mexico. This collaboration gives you the chance to take part not only in regular courses offered by our partners, but also in micro-credentials, allowing you to craft a learning path that suits your interests and ambitions while being part of a truly European education. Last year was a significant milestone for our university as we had the honor of coordinating the European degree project on behalf of our European Alliance, ECIU. This project has been a true game changer, significantly advancing our development of double and joint degrees and establishing Łódź University of Technology as a leader in this field among Polish universities. This remarkable success would not have been possible without the great support of Professor Patrycja Matusz, who played a pivotal role in advising and guiding us and me personally through the development of this prestigious concept. Her dedication and efforts at the national, ministerial, and also personal levels were crucial in helping us achieve our goals through this project. Professor Matusz's commitment is evidenced by her presence at our ceremony today. We are extremely happy and proud that you wanted to be with us today for this special occasion, Professor Matusz. And on behalf of the entire International Faculty of Engineering, Łódź University of Technology, but also ECIU University, yes, we would like to extend our heartfelt thanks to your enormous support and enormous help you provided to me personally, but to the whole Alliance. So now, yes, I would like to, together with the Rector, we would like to express our special thanks.
At this moment, applause.
Patrycja, to było naprawdę niesamowite i sposób, w jaki ty wspomagasz nas.
Teraz ja jestem cała czerwona.
Bardzo pięknie.
Dziękuję bardzo. Ja dziękuję.
Prosimy o dalsze.
Dziękuję. A ja chciałam, no to teraz jestem w kropce. I po co ja tu przyjechałam?
Wiadomo. Pięknie, dziękuję.
Professor Patrycja Matusz is, of course, the ministerial proxy for our presidency, but will begin, yes. We will start our presidency, Polish presidency in European Union from the beginning of January 2025. And Professor Patrycja Matusz is supporting us very much, being at the same time Vice Rector for International Affairs, am I right, at the University of Wrocław. So great applause. And being a part of Arcus, another competitive, I would say, alliance, but still supporting us a lot. So let's applaud her once again. As students of IFE, you are now part of this exciting journey. We are committed to offering you an education that not only meets the highest European standards, but is also grounded in the latest trends in education and technology. Whether it is through AI, green transition, sustainable development, we want you to engage with the challenges and opportunities of our time. Your time here will equip you to lead, innovate, and most importantly, contribute to a better world. This is our deep hope. This brings me to the end of my speech, as we will all meet tomorrow in the Study Skills for University class. We will go over the rest of important things I'd like to share with you. So once again, welcome, warm welcome to the International Faculty of Engineering. Good luck. Now, everybody, please stand up for the oath. Now we will take the oath of all IFE students. Please raise your right hand, right, like this. Okay, thank you, good. And repeat with me. I solemnly pledge that I will tirelessly strive to acquire knowledge and develop my own personality. Respect the university authorities and all members of the academic community. I will observe the university laws and recognize its customs, as well as care for the dignity and honor of a student of Łódź University of Technology with my conduct. Thank you very much. At this stage, I would like to ask the Dean of the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering to conduct the matriculation of the students. Okay, please take a seat, of course, sorry. Yes? Czy pan lektor chciałby? Okay. So okay, thank you so much. You will be welcomed by the Rector of the Łódź University of Technology, Professor Krzysztof Jóźwik, and all students starting their studies at the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering by the Dean, Professor Jacek Sawicki. So let's get started. You will also get a special pin with IFE sign, okay? So please try to treat it in a good way, because this is the symbol of recognizing IFE students. Okay, we would
like to invite students from Business Society and Technology Study Program, Beczkowska Natasza, Brykner Olga, Hondzyński Karol, Gara Maciej, Grosicki Hubert, Chrycaj Weronika, Jackowski Julian, Jóźwiak Adam, Jurek Natalia, Kaczmarek Aleksandra, Kierner Piotr, Kotowicz Stanisław, Lubnauer Julia, Mierzwa Dominik, Ogłuszka Michał, Otomańska Zuzanna, Pawełczyk Katarzyna, Przeździęk Fabian, Sandoval Mora Santiago, Szyburski Julian, Tosik Maksym, Trela Kacper, Ulacha Zofia, Urbaniak Michalina, Wiśniewski Piotr, Wojtecka Aleksandra, Endwyka Wiktor.
Nie ma tego, widzisz? Wstępu do fani nie ma. Więc od razu. Nie ma. To ci wysyłałam rano. Dobra.
Now we would like to invite students from Business Society and Technology Program, French-speaking one. Antolik Valentin Aleksander, Augustyniak Mateusz, Berenc Kinga, Błaszczyk Rozalia, Brygoła Kacper, Bulzacka Zofia, Burska Aleksandra, Cygulski Franciszek, Ejtaszewski Jakub, Jaczech Anna, Kluska Filip, Knul Wojciech, Makochon Weronika, Ochocka Monika, Osiwała Zuzanna, Pawlata Julian, Pietrzak Julia, Podgórska Patrycja, Przybyła Julia, Rębowski Jan, Rogala Maciej, Sułkowski Adam, Walas Zofia, Wilk Martyna, Zielińska Anna.
Tam był taki wstęp przedstawiający FAMI. Co to jest FAMI? Wysyłałam ci rano taki tekst.
And now it's time for mechanical engineering students. Berner Igor, Brzeziński Mateusz, Burski Jakub, Domańska Martina, Dylak Malwina, Dziubecki Krystian, Gajdzik Hanna, Green Aleksander, Joachimiak Patryk, Kaczor Jakub, Kobierzycki Jakub, Krakowska Maja, Krukowski Piotr, Kirij Chleb, Maciejewski Jan, Mantorski Piotr, Marciniak Szymon, Marcinkowski Miron, Maziarz Piotr, Michałek Piotr, Motyl Igor, Pisarski Seweryn, Podlaszewski Tymon, Przyłęcki Piotr, Suchański Łukasz, Tomporowski Michał and Tomczyk Marta. And now we would like to invite students from the second cycle program, Master in Mechanical Engineering, Atia Beszoy, Derok Morel Axel, Delong Michał, Dębowski Karol, Fermo Pascal, Golam Hossein Tehrani Parsa, Mokaratirwa Joel, Okoński Damian, Ponewczyński Piotr, Rzepecki Piotr, Surmacz Ryszard, Szymczak Paweł and Tomecki Wojciech. And another study program, which is the second cycle program, Smart Manufacturing, Biliński Adam, Delcroix Alexandre, De Victor Margot, Drążczyk Maciej, Flisiak Łukasz, Gwóźdź Julia, Kochańska Emilia, Kowalczyk Wiktoria, Modui Regulski Aleksandr, Moczarski Mateusz, Obszański Patryk, Smakowski Jakub, Pietrzykowska Aleksandra, Ster Sonia, Trębasiewicz Zuzanna and Wawrzynkiewicz Piotr. We would like to thank the authorities of the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering, and now we would like to invite the Dean of the Faculty of Electrical, Electronic, Computer and Control Engineering. And now there comes time for Biomedical Engineering and Technologies study program and students. Dorążkowska Maja, Dwornik Natalia, Fabrykowska Julia, Gadomski Paweł, Gontarczyk Wiktoria, Hernandez Krystian, Kawecki Adam, Koroszylowa Weronika, Kołodzińska Marta, Lerman Katarzyna, Ławecka Aleksandra, Łuczak Julita, Makowska Helena, Muszyńska Małgorzata, Orłowska Pola, Piech Olga, Pietrzak Julia, Samsel Maria, Siedlec Patrycja, Starzec Mikołaj, Szmyt Oliver, Walczak Natalia, Wesołowski Piotr, Wlazło Jakub, Wojturska Nina, Wójcik Aleksandra and Zając Julia. And now we would like to introduce and invite students from Computer Science Study Program, Abdellatif Anas, Abu Kamis Khaled, Anielak Jakub, Baranowski Hubert, Barańska Kaja, Boczkowski Jakub, Bogołębski Igor, Bokatów Chlip, Brygoła Jakub, Chełmiński Szymon, Cinkusz Piotr, Ćwiklak Bartłomiej, Duniec Wiktor, Dyśko Michał, Elmalach Mohamed, Fila Norbert, Gajewski Krystian, Giermala Maciej, Gogdemir Umut, Chwang Inhu, Kalita Szymon, Kałużniak Kuba, Kasztelan Jakub, Kośliński Jan, Kucyk Adrian, Łęcki Maciej, Mandra Wiktor, Matejun Konrad, Moczkowski Kacper, Mużdżak Bartosz, Obszański Alan, Omieciński Adam, Pawłowski Kacper, Pikiel Jan, Ryba Kacper, Sołtysiński Mikołaj, Sumiński Oskar, Szczuka Rafał, Szymaszek Maksym, Turbak Maria, Zalewska Ewa, Rzeszkiewicz Mikołaj. And now we would like to invite students of Electronic and Telecommunication Engineering, Andrysiewicz Kornel, Arcap Bartosz, Biały Wojciech, Bielawski Franciszek, Brudel Antoni, Fetera Jakub, Furman Michał, Jankowska Klaudia, Jargieło Damian, Jędrzejczyk Wojciech, Józefowicz Wiktor, Kunce Dominik, Milczarek Kamil, Milke Andrzej, Pawłowski Mikołaj, Steckiewicz Wojciech, Stępkowski Oliwier, Szydlik Jakub, Turlik Dominik, Wieczorek Michał, Włodarczyk Igor, Woźniakowski Adrian and Żałobny Michał. And now it's time for the second cycle studies, Computer Science and Information Technology. Adamkiewicz Krzysztof, Ałaszewski Mateusz, Biernacka Natalia, Blachnicki Antoni, Cholewiński Aleksander, Ciupek Rafał, Cudo Sergiusz, Dębiec Maciej, Głuszek Patryk, Grzegorowski Oskar, Jaborski Marcin, Janowski Ludwik, Jasitczak Bartosz, Kopania Katarzyna, Kopański Michał, Kopka Marcin, Kubisiak Witold, Olczak Michał, Owczarek Piotr, Schonhofer Malwina, Szymajda Juliusz, Świąder Kacper, Ulatowski Jonatan, Wachowicz Jakub, Wodnicki Maciej and Rzyszkiewicz Mateusz. And thank you very much for the authorities of Faculty of Electrical, Electronic and Computer and Control Engineering. And we would like to invite the authorities of the Faculty of Chemistry. And we would like to invite students of Advanced Bio-Based and Bio-Inspired Materials, Bakalarz Oliwia, Czmochowski Michał, Dęst Nina, Gołębiowski Miłosz, Marynowska Zuzanna, Mokwińska Barbara, Owczarek Jakub, Różycka Ewa, Sędzicki Przemysław, Soja Patryk, Stala Piotr, Szymańska Natalia, Szymańska Zuzanna and Zybert Blanka. Thank you very much, the authorities of the Faculty of Chemistry. And now we would like to invite authorities of the Faculty of Biotechnology and Food Sciences. And students from Industrial Biotechnology Study Program: Andrysiak Martyna, Andryszek Marta, Augustyniak Natalia, Bayer Maja, Barańska Barbara, Buba Gabriela, Darnowska Oliwia, Dowejko Aleksandra, Folwarska Ida, Fridrikson Fridrik, Ignatewa Daria, Jarczewski Franciszek, Kęsicka Amelia, Koziara Magdalena, Misztal Anna, Pawluczuk Michał, Pietrzak Bartłomiej, Szubańska Zofia, Cakalos Joannis, Wawrzyńska Karolina, Witczak Hanna, Wojciechowski Cezar, Woźniak Klaudia, Ziętara Michał,Ędrzychlińska Amelia. Thank you very much, the Dean of Faculty of Biotechnology and Food Sciences. And now let's invite the Dean of the Faculty of Technical Physics, Information Technology and Applied Mathematics. And please welcome students of the first cycle studies, Information Technology: Bodura Aleksandra, Bonczał Weronika, Bolbas Iwan, Bukowska Zofia, Karolino Lobato Rodriguez Dawi, Czajkowski Olech, Cichocki Mikołaj, Dąbrowska Hanna, Drozdalski Jakub, Gołacki Patryk, Granecki Tymon, Jankowski Antoni, Jóźwiak Karol, Kaczmarek Maksymilian, Kędziak Pola, Machała Szymon, Madej Kajetan, Markowska Alicja, Niemirowicz Maja, Niezbrzycki Mikołaj, Paderewski Igor, Pieniak Bartosz, Pokryszczuk Iwan, Pstrągowski Mateusz, Rudnicki Fabian, Smyrnow Denis, Szaforski Aleksander, Szcześniak Julia, Usajewicz Antoni, Warda Oskar. And now it's time for mathematical methods in data analysis students. Adamowicz Maria, Adebayo Olamide, Broniarczyk Lidia, Ciesielska Kamila, Epel Bartosz, Filejska Lena, Gielec Julia, Godlewski Szymon, Gonera Mateusz, Górczyński Maciej, Iżel Danuta, Kere Nadia, Kisialioł Fiodar, Konieczny Mateusz, Koszewski Mikołaj, Krzyżanowska Klaudia, Marczak Jakub, Orłowska Zofia, Paszek Maja, Religa Mateusz, Różalska Zuzanna, Selder Olga, Semeszczenko Lilia, Szymkowska Gabriela, Terczyński Mikołaj, Walkus Justyna, Jurczenko Tymofi, Zajkiewicz Lena and Zankowska Aleksandra. And now it's time for students from Modeling and Data Science Study Program. Ciszewski Antoni, Gajdak Przemysław, Jabłońska Zuzanna, Janik Oskar, Jura Artur, Kaca Oskar, Kargul Konrad, Kogut Natalia, Korbus Jakub, Kowalski Szymon, Maj Zofia, Nowakowska Maria, Petrowa Hanna, Piech Kacper, Pietrzak Alicja, Przywojska Natalia, Sadowy Marcin, Słonka Igor, Sobka Milena, Świderek Martyna, Tomczak Mikołaj, Walewski Kamil, Węgiel Wiktor, Woźniak Mateusz and Wrutniak Aleksandra. Thank you, the Dean of Faculty of Technical Physics, Information Technology and Applied Mathematics. And now let's welcome the Dean of the Faculty of Organization and Management. And I would like to invite students of Business Studies, Baraniak Franciszek, Czapnik Aleksandra, Delpino Pajor Julieta, Domalążek Filip, Dziąg Aniela, Jaros Julia, Kmieciak Ernest, Kmieciak Nadia, Kowalczyk Kacper, Leszkowicz Julian, Łaszkiewicz Michał, Magielski Wiktor, Marcewicz Amelia, Pazurek Piotr, Piech Hanna, Sobanty Łukasz, Szcześniak Adam, Szeler Maja, Szlęk Jan, Wilk Patryk, Woch Julia and Wojczak Kacper. And now it's time for the last study program, which is Master of Business Studies, second cycle program. Antczak Małgorzata, Bogdan Maria, Borkowska Oliwia, Brodowicz Oliwia, Buczek Michał, Chojnicka Julia, Doliński Jędrzej, Gadomska Wiktoria, Grzywa Zuzanna, Haugas Mateusz, Jaroszczam Joanna, Jerzyński Adam, Kinalska Zofia, Kotynia Kasper, Kozieł Kamila, Krygier Artur, Kubis Katarzyna, Kuklińska Weronika, Malinowska Marta, Michalak Natalia, Plak Malwina, Płóciennik Paweł, Przybylska Weronika, Rozpara Maria and Wojnarowska Wiktoria. Thank you very much. That was the last study program from the Faculty of Organization and Management.
And now, let me introduce you to a very special group of students. Students of the FAMI, French Academy for Young Engineers. They went through a very, very difficult competition to get here. And we are very proud because this is the unique project we've run together with an embassy, French embassy in Poland, l'Agence universitaire de francophonie. And today, you will have an opportunity to see them, to meet them, the very unique students. And I would like to congratulate them because they are willing to do something more than just provide regular education in high school. And hopefully, one day, they will become students of the Łódź University of Technology. As far as I know, today, we welcomed 4 students being graduates of FAMI. Please stand up. All those 4 students who graduated from FAMI and today became students of Łódź University of Technology. 1, 2, 3, 4. Congratulations. Congratulations. And now let's take the oath of our new French students. It will be in French. So please stand up. Please all stand up. Levez votre main droit, s'il vous plaît. Comme ça, oui. Ça va. Ouais. On va commencer à répéter avec moi, d'accord? Je jure et promets de m'engager à étudier de manière sérieuse afin d'acquérir des connaissances et de développer mes capacités et mes compétences personnelles. Je m'engage à respecter les lois, le règlement et l'autorité de l'Université polytechnique de Łódź. Par ma conduite, je jure de défendre l'honneur et la dignité en tant qu'étudiant de l'Académie. Merci beaucoup. Please take a seat. And now I would like to ask the director of the French Institute in Poland, Mr. Odelem Chapouilly, and his magnificent rector of the Łódź University of Technology to officially welcome our French-speaking students.
Bieniek Igor, Brambor Vanessa, Chojnacka Nadia, Czechowska Natalia, Dziadak Marika, Dziedziczak Joanna, Gieraga Nina, Gołek Irena, Grzywa Antoni, Kaczmarek Laura, Kasierska Zuzanna, Kowalska Maja, Kujawiak Blanka, Markowska Alicja, Naszę Natalia, Ostrowska Kinga, Pająk Maria, Pluta Anna, Rajczyk Anna, Reszka Magdalena, Snelewska Redak Hanna, Sławska Aleksandra, Socha Zuzanna, Stawczyk Alicja, Szczeponik Zofia, Śnieg Martyna, Wiśniewska Zuzanna, Wojton Zapart Zofia.
Let's applaud them once again. They went through very difficult competition. And today they become members of our academic society. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Dear Rector, Your Magnificence, would you please give us this pleasure of opening officially this academic year at the International Faculty of Engineering?
I'll try to do it. I pronounce academic year 2024-2025 open.
Please stand up and welcome with me at this stage the choir of Łódź University of Technology to perform Gaudem Mater Polonia.
Gaude Mater Polonia, prole fecunda nobili, summi regis Magnalia, laude frequenta vigili.
Thank you. Please take a seat. And now I would like to invite our special guest, Mr. Marcin Bruś, Group Advertising Director Allegro, to give the inaugural lecture.
Good afternoon, Your Magnificence, Rector, Honorable Deans, honorable guests, esteemed faculty, and of course you students. Thank you for having me. It's obviously an honor to be here. It's such a concentration of quality and achievement is rare, and it's obviously inspiring. I feel grateful to have the lead hundreds of very talented engineers and people of technology, people mostly with technology education. Together we've been turning knowledge into revenue and growth for tens of thousands of small and large sellers on on Allegro. And I see every day how much technology can unlock growth and how much powerful technology can unlock powerful growth. Also, I feel grateful to live in Poland in these days, in these decades, where hard work of people, education, leadership, good decisions, and technology have been fueling our country for the past 3 decades. And, you may be not aware, but for the past 3 decades, there were only 3 countries in the world that have been growing economy faster than Poland, and all of them are in Asia: China, India, and Vietnam. We've been growing gross domestic product per capita faster than South Korea. So this wouldn't have happened without hard work of millions of Poles before you, millions of students before you, people who were sitting not in this red hot beautiful building, but the other buildings of the prestigious university 30, 20, 10 years ago. And here you are. Now you are here and it's your turn. No pressure, right? You should be proud to be here today. It's well-justified pride. Aristotle distinguishes this definition of justified pride. You made it. So first, congratulations to all of you for making it in this seat. A lot of people would love to be on your place. In a few years, you will join the labor market, and it will be your turn. And your turn to grow the local, global economy and our Europe, to make sure that the next 30 years is even better for the planet, even better for our country, for Poland, and for our Europe. A lot has been said already. It's absolutely impossible to make it better. So I will want to draw your attention to one fact that I've been thinking a lot past time, and I thought it might serve you. I will share some of my personal reflections on what might separate good from great for you and for all of us in the coming years. Today, you start writing your new chapter in your history of life, professional life, and in a few years, business life, whether someone else's business or your business, or maybe academia. But the most actually will depend on the quality of decisions. The quality of decisions that we make affect the trajectory of our life. And today I wanted to speak about 3 decisions. You can say, oh, Martin, come on, I'm sure there are many more. Yes, there are many more, but I was gently requested to make it short and sweet, ideally, shorter than 3 hours. So there will only be time for 3 decisions. So let's get started with the first kind of decisions. And this is going to be good news, because you've been under such pressure past months with a fantastic Matura experience. What a ride, right? A lot of coffee, sweat, and stress, and cortisol. And this even 3 months of vacations probably didn't wipe it out yet. So it's good to have some of the comforting news. And the comforting news is there will be decisions you'll be making. And they will divide into 2 groups: reversible and irreversible. Thanks God, most decisions are reversible. What is important, and the trick is to be able to separate those 2 in your life. Making mistakes are fine. You will make plenty of them. I made lots of mistakes. And trust me, I wouldn't be here if I made all the decisions right. I wouldn't be the person I am. So mistakes are fine, as long as 2 conditions are met. The first condition is to be able to reflect on those mistakes, on failed exams, broken hearts, poor decision of internship, poor company choice. These things can be reversed. But the magic is make sure you really reflect on this and build, because this is how experience may turn into resilience. And the more resilient you are, the stronger you get. And these decisions are easily reversed. The second good news, now I'm not bringing only good news, but let's start with them. You have so much time. I've been watching your faces, the eyes and the hope and this insecurity and the pride and this excitement. It's phenomenal. No one will tell you about it, but I envy this, and something tells me many people here envy you at this stage. So you have a lot of time, that's great. And you're way too young and too talented, to fear risks and to really get stuck in indecision or inaction. Indecision or inaction is the old folks' game, it's not yours. So have no fear of accepting risks when things are reversible. When I heard about all the countries and the choices, even Mexico, like this is going to be Disneyland of decisions. It's going to be a lot of fun in front of you. Slow down in case of irreversible decisions, because that ones really deserve attention, and they might affect the trajectory of your life, personal and business-wise. So how to separate them? The irreversible ones, the most important ones, are those where the most precious things in your life are at stake. Things like your health, your life, your integrity, your soul, your most important relationship, the trust in your reputation, and ultimately responsibility for others. For example, when you decide one day to bring children to this world. This is a little thing which we need to stress. We know the demographic situation, we need to make this point from time to time. I've been working for 25 years. I cannot believe it, but that's how it works. And I had my good times when I was flying business class from California to Europe, sipping champagne. Some of my colleagues thought, Martin, you are living the James Bond lifestyle. That's how it looks on Instagram. The truth is, there were cases when I had no job, when I could hardly manage to buy coffee in Starbucks. It was not romantic at all, and I made mistakes. It is very easy if you find yourself in a dark place that you think, I am a has-been. Maybe I made some mistakes. I have no ego deficits to admit. I made plenty. And I'm sharing this with you because if you get stuck in a bad decision, you may want to remind there was a guy on your matriculation ceremony, so you're not the only one. There is also him. And here I am. Many things are reversible. I'm running 2 billion zloty business, being challenged with people way smarter than me every day, many of them being engineers, people with technical degree, phenomenally smart, way smarter than I am. So this can be changed, and luck may change. As long as we reflect and we build, we grow, we move on. On the irreversible ones, now I know technically everything is reversible, but I've been happily married for 20 years. And this one, I'm telling you, it's definitely a decision to think a lot about, because this is where your mental health, your financial future, and also even lifespan depends on. And another good news is your future spouse, maybe in this room. I met my wife on my first grade. So if you can discreetly or less discreetly look around, and I'm telling you, I was in the Index Cafe bar, it's just around the corner. Something tells me it's going to be a very intensive couple of years, and I wish you take this time, but don't rush. In face of irreversible decisions, it's a less of an easy task to really make the right one. You're still shaping your values, you're still shaping your purpose and what you really care about. I just want to give you a little tiny advice. You can take it or leave it, it's up to you. By the way, you will be receiving hundreds of advice, and everyone will want your good. And you will need to separate those that serve you and those who completely are off. But my experience is, if I need to make an important decision, it's important to listen to your brain and all this intellect. There is such an abundance in this room. But let's not forget about your heart. Some would call it intuition. Every year, there'll be more and more of the intuition. So if you have doubts, and the doubts are mounting, maybe the answer is no. Let's go to the second kind of decisions. You may need to decide pretty frequently about your engagement level. How much you invest into task at hand, into relationship, into job, into the growth. I know it's terribly serious, but you might need to define in a couple of years what you really care about, what you don't care about. So you may need to choose where you stand. You want to celebrate how smart you are, which is pretty much like being in an ego spa. or you choose discomfort. So when I look at you, and if I know what you went through to sit in these rooms today, think about yourself as unpolished rough diamonds. And I don't have technical education, as you clearly can tell, but if you have a rough diamond, and if you want to make it polish, you know what it will take. It will not be pleasant. There will be a lot of friction. But ultimately, if you decide into discomfort, the value of diamonds will multiply. So you might need to start choosing soon, especially in a couple of years, what kind of diamond you want to be. The rough, which is happy with itself as it is, or polished, which is phenomenal, stunning, and super valuable. So you might want to choose whether you want a delayed regret or delayed gratification. And what is your prolonged effort, acceptance? Because there's no greatness that can happen overnight. None of these respectable academics here got a success overnight. And only they know how much coffee they had to go through to win title by title, compete and write, and have a frustration. And if the same in business, the same in NGOs, the same in many other areas of work. Now, you can say, Marcin, you know what, you look like kind of Gen X guy, maybe it's kind of workaholism, burnout kind of invitation. It is not. You might want to, I wish you were smarter than generations before you. So you might want to select carefully whether you want to apply 120% where it's necessary and engage in 80% where possible. So be smarter than previous generations. In many cases, we pushed hard. It is. And there is cost of it, of course. But also, if you care, this discomfort will drive you. It will be a fuel. I run a lot. I run, in a mountain. It's called sky running, very technical, pretty extreme kind of running in ultra distances. I hate cardio. It's so boring. So I put myself in a lot of discomfort. But you know what? I love the sense after the race, when I get the medal, and when I have a super clarity, like Zen monk kind of thinking. I love it. So yeah, I'm cool about being in discomfort because this is my accelerator. This is my fuel. This is my rocket fuel. So if you get intimate with discomfort, you will unlock your superpowers. And of course, don't take me wrong, if you need spa, go to spa. If you want to chill with your pals, go and chill with your pals. Life is short, have fun. The ultimate success is to be intimate with discipline and push hard where it's necessary, when it's worth it, and chill. Choosing either is easy. Combining two, this separates good from great life, in my opinion. There is one case, because we also have students that will be very close in business. You can say, yeah, Marcin, maybe it's kind of development, personal development story. It's not, it's way more than this. I want to tell you a very brief story about the Microsoft CEO. You might not know, but 14 years ago, the current CEO of Microsoft, called Satya Nadella, he came to the company that was full of pride. Everyone felt like a rock star. Money was being printed, Windows had no real competition. Everyone was repeating to him, don't mess with success, don't fix what's not broken. Like, we are the heroes. Ultimately, everyone envies us. This is where greatness ends. And the CEO invited Carol Dweck, who is a famous psychologist in Stanford University, and he said, help me to drive this culture change. Because I read your book, it's called Mindset. By the way, if there's one book, except of all the necessary books you will need to go through in the coming studies, I encourage you to read the book, Mindset. Here is why. It helps to understand what separates the fixed mindset, which is kind of rough diamond, happy with itself, with the growth mindset. And Microsoft CEO required growth mindsets. And the culture, people are afraid of change because they're afraid of losing something. So everyone felt like, real? Satya, why change? Why bother? There's no need to change anything. and he really have turned the company around when it comes to culture, acceptance, and growth. And I want to close this story with two things worth remembering. Those who like numbers and those who like practical tips. If you like numbers and you completely don't buy this story, I get it. It's good. Critical thinking is a super important skill that your generation will need to use heavily every day. But if you look at the stock price of Microsoft past 14 years, the company grew value eightfold. Eightfold. This is spectacular. By the way, they killed many products, not introduced many products. And so there is a lot of value in growth. There is a lot of value in becoming real cut diamonds. There is some pain and discomfort, but there is value creation. And if Carol Dweck was here with us, we would ask her what advice she would give. You know what she would say? Something tells me. She would say, each of us have a lot to learn. Everyone in the room. You know, Da Vinci, when he was in his 70s, said, I'm still learning. So probably if he had something to learn, we all have here. That's the phenomenal place, phenomenal campus and organization to learn. So there is still a lot we don't know. But in the case there is something we don't know, we should say to ourselves, and even say it loud, I don't know how to do it yet. So if there's one sentence that you might want to remember after tonight's party, which something tells me some of you will have, is I don't know how to do it yet. Please remember this and use it obsessively every time you get stuck. So take it easy, but take it and think which kind of diamond you want to be. And this is your decision. It's liberating that it's your decision. And it's also so tough because this is your decision. There's no one to blame. And number 3, the final point. Yeah, I try to keep it short and sweet. Which is something not many people talk about. And I will put it straight in front of you. Because this is a decision how you self-regulate and how you manage your mood. And if you decide you are after something big and meaningful, if you aspire to quality, otherwise you wouldn't be here, you might want to be aware what kind of mood anesthesia you choose. I know it's not medical university, maybe I shouldn't use this word, but you know, I use it on purpose because you will remember it till the last days of your life, anesthesia. We are all choosing anesthesia because, I don't know how about you, but something tells me that just like most of us, we rarely are in the mood that we really enjoy. We may be a bit too anxious, maybe a bit too sleepy, and the problem becomes, because we are all human, when we become hungry, angry, tired. And this is when we want to switch our mood. And then the decision, how we manage our emotions, how we self-regulate, will create habits. In the coming years, you will create strong habits. And these habits, if they are unaware, will shape your life. Some may turn into superpowers, some may turn into terrible addictions. And these are your choices. You know, in Buddhism, there is this saying that you cannot change behavior if you do not change awareness. So this is the reason why I'm telling you about it, because you should be aware that how you regulate your mood might define your destiny largely. It's an important decision. Now, since we have a honorable guest from France, it would be a waste not to quote Charles Baudelaire, who said, "A multiple of small delights constitute happiness." I'm not just trying to be provocative, I'm also trying to be pragmatic. The way I'm looking for how I regulate my emotions is, I try to make it from outside and use my body. So as I mentioned, yeah, I'm into endurance sports, it helps me. Otherwise, when I enter meetings, where I have like 6 up to even 10 a day, and so many decisions every day, if you don't regulate your emotions, no one will want to follow you. No one will want to listen and trust you. And then you get home, I get 2 teenagers. Some of them, one of them is nearly your age, and then the real work starts, and the real negotiations. So how I regulate my mood and my emotions becomes important. I find a lot of calm in books. I'm lucky to build a shape so I can enjoy ridges of alpine summits. I also practice ice climbing, so I don't avoid emotions, but I also appreciate outdoor and nature and try to test what serves me. I'm not saying you should now just go to the nearest outdoor clothes and just go straight to Tatra Mountains and to unwind. It's good for me, maybe it's a terrible idea for you. So you need to find things that serve you because each and all of you are unique. And on this point, one of the biggest killer of your mood and self-esteem will be comparing to someone who is sitting next to you. And the sooner you understand it, the better. One of the reasons why we might be in bad mood is that we are not enough. We might not be as good as X or Y. So I encourage you to remember the case of fish and cat. You know, the fish can never be cat can never be fish. Both have superpowers, both are needed on the planet. So I encourage you to spend the next years to really discover your strengths, because there will always be someone in the room way better than you are in one dimension. But I can promise you there are many people outside of these buildings and inside the room that would kill to have half of your superpowers that you have, you might not even be aware of. So use your strengths, get to know your strengths, build on them. Avoid comparison. Find these little delights of your life that Baudelaire was talking about. And I'm getting close to the final point. I wish you many good decisions, as many good decisions as possible, and as few bad as it's absolutely necessary. But don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to make these mistakes, because just a few decisions matter. If I were to distill my life full of mistakes into 2 good decisions, number 1 decision would be to propose to my girlfriend from studies. By the way, she was meeting with the other guy, so don't lose faith if you don't win immediately. And the second decision was choosing my first job, where it was all about discomfort. But I learned so much, and I feel privileged I was able to work there. Learn from failures and reflect on them, so they will turn strengths and they will turn into your resilience. The only bad decision is the one that you don't learn from. Use ChatGPT, but first of all, use your intuition and listen and trust more and more, because the more you learn, the more you reflect, the better your intuition tells you. The intuition is our operating system trying to protect us from stupid stuff. And celebrate good decision. Celebrate like there is no tomorrow, because this ultimately makes the life taste so sweet. All the best. Thank you for your attention. Have a great time and have a rich life. Thank you.
Dziękuję Ci, Marcin. Poczekaj chwilkę. Panie rektorze, to teraz się zamienimy. Kwiatki Damian. Marcinie, bardzo Ci dziękuję. To było niezwykłe.
Bardzo Ci dziękuję.
Proszę. Dawaj swojej wybrańce. Thank you so much, Marcin Bruś, for this inspiring, fantastic inaugural lecture. Well, I really wish someone had shared this sort of advice when I first started studying. It was many years ago, unfortunately. You're a lucky student. Like, you have a great opportunity to meet such great personalities, not only Marcin Bruś. I do hope Marcin will also agree to share some more knowledge and expertise with our students in the future, being a teacher and the faculty, but also our great personalities. So as it was mentioned, today you start a great journey, but it is up to you what type of takeaways you will take out of this journey. Okay, as far as I see. Please stand up, because we are going to the end of our inauguration ceremony. Let me finally ask you to listen to academic anthem, Gaudeamus Igitur, performed as before by academic choir of Veloce University of Technology.
Gaudeamus igitur juvenes dum sumus. Gaudeamus igitur juvenes dum sumus. Post iucundam juventutem, post forestum selectutem, nos haberit humus. Nos haberit humus. Vivat Academia, vivat professores, vivat Academia, vivat professores, vivat membrum qualiber, vivat membrum qualiber, semper sit in flore, semper sit in flore.
Thank you very much. I would like to thank our choir from Veloce University of Technology and specifically its conductor, Mr. Mario Schlever, for adding splendor to our ceremony with beautiful singing. Being with us today, as always, thank you so much. Before we leave, I would like to thank Professor Iwona Szynkowska-Jóźwik for her kind hospitality in her department's building, because we are very honored to have this ceremony at this beautiful building of the Faculty of Chemistry. Thank you so much, Professor. Dziękuję ci, kochanie. Dziękuję, Dorotko. I would like to thank Mr. Paweł Mrugalski at the team of Multimedia Center for supporting us with multimedia message. And last but not least, I would like to thank my team from IFE, from International Faculty of Engineering. A lot of people running here and taking care of you. Please applaud them because they put a lot of effort to this ceremony.
And let me say something, great thanks to Dorota Petrowska, the conductor of the ceremony.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please all stand up and stay at the places while rectors, deans, and official guests are leaving the hall. Color guard, please leave the hall.